on some other shit. It's kinda bittersweet that I fell in love with it. I always thought that if I always cared about how I dress, that folks would think I'm arrogant and chicks would lose interest. But as it turns out, people start to notice you more. You turn heads when you step and foot in them sneaker stores. Like where you get them, can I get them? What's the biggest size left? And chicks I never would have seen you.
What's up, everybody? It's Big Roth TV. And I'm back with another sneaker video. Alright? Now, I was wanting to do this particular video at the gym. I wanted to put them on and do an on-court video for this particular shoe, but my foot is kind of messed up. My foot is swollen, so it's probably not the best idea to be trying to hoop right now. I don't know what I did to my ankle, but my ankle is really swollen at the moment. But I am gonna try to put them on feet and show you. I'm just not gonna be able to take them to the gym right now and actually hoop in them. All right, but this particular shoe comes from my favorite WNBA. Yes, I watch the WNBA. I am a fan of the WNBA. All right, and this woman is my favorite player in the WNBA. So as soon as it was announced that she was getting her own shoe, I said, I'm gonna be there. I'm being there. I'm buying at least one. Now that I've seen some of the different colorways, might be 2, 3, 4. You know what I'm saying? But I'm starting here. So let's go ahead and get into these. Boom. As you can see, A'ja Wilson signature there in the pink. And all the different logos. You see her A1 logo, her signature there. The Nike swoosh. Excuse my daughter is downstairs watching some show. I don't know what she's watching, but it's kind of loud. But anyway, you see the box. It's all around. You see the A1 logo there. Pink Nike swoosh in the back. And then you see that A1 there on the side. Alright? But these are the A1 colorway, Blue Fury Radiant Blue. And this is a woman's shoe, So the size in women's is a 15. But in men's, this is the unicorn size. This is the ever so hard to find unicorn size, and I'm so glad that they made this shoe in the unicorn size for us men. All right, so the unicorn size being 13 and a half. All right, so you can see that. All right, so let's go ahead and get into these, man. I'm sorry for the delay. I've been sitting on them for just about a week, and I plan to take them to the gym like this past Tuesday or Wednesday, but man, my foot just, I don't even know what I did. That's the weird part. I'm getting older and things just start hurting, man. So anyway, once you get in here, don't show the shoe. They have the paper that is the same as the top of the box with the A1 logo and the Nike swoosh, everything that you would see on the top of the box. So that's a nice look right there. But of course, you all know how I do it right here on Big Roth TV. I have taken these out of the box already. I couldn't wait to show them to you all. I had to get a glance and try it on for myself. I'm sorry. Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. Left shoe first, baby. Yes, sir. These are the A'ja Wilson A1s and the Indigo Girl colorway. When I saw these, as soon as I saw this colorway, I said, it is a wrap. I must have that colorway. All right. Now I did try to go for the original, the first release, the all pink colorway. I did try to go for that. It was crazy. I got up, I saw that they were there. I said, cool. I looked, they still had my size. I went to text my homegirl because she was saying she was gonna buy them too. So I was trying to make sure that she was awake to see if she was gonna cop a pair. I got out of the app, I went to text her. I said, hey, you copping these shoes? They're available right now. I went back to the app to try to secure my pair. Sold out. Gone. That quick. Get out of the app. Go see what's going on with her. Try to come back. Gone. That pair, they sold out quick. They had the unicorn size and everything. And now I have not seen the unicorn size in that first pair anymore. I've seen a 13. I've seen a 14. But I haven't seen a 13 and a half. And I don't think the 14s are gone. So... man, I'm glad that they sold out too. I'm not mad. I'm not hating. I'm like, yo, I'm glad that they sold out because that means that people were really anticipating the Asia shoe and they really had to have them. But yeah, these are the Indigo girls. And I think this is a very nice first pair of your intro, your debut basketball sneaker, man. I think these are very nice. You see on the back you have the Asia name there on the back and a signature. And then here you see that on the back of the tongue. And then also, okay, so yeah, that's like a cross. I couldn't see it in reverse, but then you have the A1 logo here with the star and everything. Blue laces. And then was there anything on the lace tip? Nothing on the lace tips. All right. Then that kind of shiny metallic swoosh. I just like all the different fusions of the blues that go throughout this shoe. It's almost a purple too. You know, when it comes around here, this is almost a purple. I mean, it's like a bluish kind of purple that goes in there. Either way, they are nice. Her name on the front there, if that'll focus, it does have her name on the front. And then as I was looking around, I saw certain details. I can't remember on the, was it here? Nope, that one said her name. There was some words. Right here. It says weakness, question mark. Weakness? We don't got time for that on the back here. I don't know if you all will be able to see those words, but that's what it says going around here. We ain't got time for weakness around here. All right. And then swoosh, that purplish, bluish swoosh there on the bottom. Again with the A1 logo. And then more phrasing, more words. As a matter of fact, the best is yet to come right underneath the swoosh there. As a matter of fact, the best is yet to come. And that's coming for multiple time, three-time league MVP. The best is yet to come. 3 MVPs, 2 championships. What? More? Hey, let's get it. Let's get it, Asia. Shoot, the best is yet to come. I feel like they should have. I was hoping they won again last year, but that Liberty team, they were stacked, man, and they look. Unfortunately, that Liberty team looks really, really good again this year. I don't see. I'm not seeing how that Liberty team. It almost looks like they got better. The Liberty. I'm not seeing anybody beating them right now. I'm biased. I'm a Asia Wilson fan. I actually started. I'm originally a Charlotte Sting fan, but that team is no longer there. So once I started trying to get my daughters into basketball a few years ago, my middle daughter was a big fan of Skylar Diggins Smith, so I started watching Dallas Wings games with her, and I started liking Liz Cambage. And Liz was balling, man. Liz was my favorite. She was a bucket. I remember that she put up the 53-point game, and I was loving it. She was playing like a big. She was seemed unstoppable, even against the likes of like Tina Charles and Brittany Griner, those people, like, she was unstoppable. And then she got traded to Vegas and was teaming with Asia Wilson. They were supposed to have Angel McCoughtry and Kelsey Plum and Chelsea Gray. That team looked like it was loaded. And then Angel got hurt for the season. And then Liz didn't really play the way she was supposed to. Anyway, that's WNBA history. But I just stuck with the Aces after that. And I became a huge fan of Asia Wilson. And unless the Charlotte Sting come back to the league, I'm sticking with Asia and the Aces because I like her game. She's my favorite player. All right? But these are very, very dope. Man, let me pull out the right girl and see if there's any differences from the left. Bring that out. Name. Matter of fact, the best is yet to come. Weakness. Easter eggs. Nope, it's the same. It's the exact same. It's the exact same. So we don't necessarily need to go into any in-depth details on this one, but yeah, very nice shoe, man. I think this is a very beautiful shoe. I think right now my second favorite color. They didn't put me a paper in there to flatten that out. Man. Anyway, I think my second favorite color of her shoes, my second favorite colorway right now is it's a black and pink. And I want to say that one comes out like next week or so. So I'm keep my eye on that one. But yeah, that's my second favorite right now. But you know what we gotta do right now? We gotta take these we gotta take these girls on feet. All right, so here we are on feet. All right, I left the right one untied because my right foot, my right ankle, a little swollen right now. So I laced the left all the way up. All right, now what I will say is that these are a little snug, but I feel like the snugness is good, especially if you're going to be wearing them on court. All right. Now, for them to be my true size, the length of them, I feel like is perfect. They're exactly the size I needed lengthwise, and I could not have gone up to a size 14 in these at all because they would be too big. The width is, especially how the laces are here. Like I feel like that's where the snugness comes in, but it's not uncomfortable at the same time. It's not a uncomfortable snugness where it's like, oh my God, I gotta take these off right now. It's snug, but I feel like if you're wearing these on court, that snugness is gonna be good and it's gonna have some good lockdown. Especially around here, I don't feel like your foot would slide around, and that's really what I wanted to get in the gym and test out, but I can't do it right now. I really can't do it with this foot. So if anybody has, comment on that. But I feel like your foot won't slide around a lot because of the way that the laces are, and it's going to keep your foot in place. It also feels like there's a good cupping on the back for your heels. So it won't be a lot of, like just doing this, my foot's not moving. There's not any movement in my heel. There's not much sliding around here, so that feels good. It feels very good to play ball in. They almost feel like LeBron 20s, the LeBron 20s, and the like a Kobe, in terms of like the lockdown and the snugness. Like those are some of the best shoes to hoop in. But they're also not like super loose or anything like that, if that makes sense. But as you can see, this is where my big toe is. So right, the tip of my big toe is right here. All right, so perfect fit for me, comfortable in that way, and I would recommend for you all to go true to size. All right, well, let's get a little bit of that coming at ya. Coming at ya. Yes, sir. And let's go ahead and get a little bit of that. booty view. Let's go ahead and get a little bit of that booty view for you all. Yes, sir. But anyway, that's gonna do it for these. Yo, man, these are great. These are great. These are easily, to me, these are the best. Whoa! What? I didn't notice the logo is on the eyelet there. Can you all see that outline? This same like star that is on the tongue. Can you all see that? The outline around here? I didn't even notice that before. On both sides. That's kind of cool. I didn't even see that when I was explaining it the first time. That's kind of cool. I like that. I like that. Extra little details right there. I didn't speak about the breathability. There are perforated holes underneath like this mesh. So there is some good breathability for this shoe for when you're actually hooping in them. Let me see on the right one. The right one has it too. It's like they're on opposite sides. They're on the inside of the shoe. So yeah, you can see there's the perforated holes for breathability on each side. But yeah, man, I like the cushion here on the back. And I think these are probably going to be the new go-to basketball shoes for this upcoming season. I'm glad they released right before the WNBA season. But just like for the NBA last year, how the Anthony A1s, or Anthony, are his the A1s as well? AE ones? The AE ones. How his shoe became like the go-to NBA shoe for last year for the male counterpart. I think these are now going to be the go-to basketball shoe across the board. I think men and women. I've already seen them in each league right now. So I think this is the new go-to for on court right here. And I ain't mad at them. I'm looking to get maybe another 2 or 3 pairs and different colorways of this shoe, man, because I think these are just too sweet. But anyway, that's going to do it for this one. Thumbs up if you like this video. Subscribe if you have not already. Thank you all for watching. Thank you all for subscribing. I truly, truly appreciate it. More content is on the way. And I'll holler at you all in the next video. Peace.